Published, 1831 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 28th of March 2019. Updated, 1836 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 28th of March 2019. On Saturday lunchtime, a train will roll out of Sunderland bound for London King's Cross. Rail bosses have already warned passengers that, without a reservation, they will have to stand. Be it on a packed carriage or among 80,000 spectators at Wembley Stadium, seats are at a premium for Sunderland fans this weekend. The mood at the Stadium of Light is one of positivity and fans are daring to dream of success. He booked my train after the quarter-final, says Stuart Bailey, a season ticket holder who will be at Sunday's Checkatrade Trophy final against Portsmouth with his 13-year-old son, Harry. I got our weekend all sorted. I was prepared to take the hit even if we didn't make it. We couldn't miss this. I'll take the bairn around the sights before heading to Trafalgar Square at tea time where all the Sunderland fans are meeting. That will be special. April 29, 2017, Sunderland are relegated from the Premier League after defeat by Bournemouth, ending a 9-season stay in the top flight. April 21, 2018, they suffer successive relegations and drop to League One for the second time in their history. May 21, 2018, businessman Stuart Donald completes a takeover of the club from Ellis Short. Sep. 12 to 24, 2018, Sunderland terminate contracts of £8 million defender Papi Djilobodji and £13.6 million midfielder Didier Ndong. October 20, 2018, a 2-0 win at Shrewsbury moves the club up to second in League One. December 26, 2018, a crowd of 46,039 watched the Boxing Day game against Bradford at the Stadium of Light, setting a record for a League One game and the largest in the third tier for 39 years. March 31, 2019, Sunderland take on Portsmouth in the Checkatrade Trophy final at Wembley. Sportsmail has spoken to Bailey, 37, this week because he featured on these pages in December 2017, as his team approached 1 year without a home win. Back then he spoke of leaving a game at halftime. Apathy takes a long time to be drummed into a football fan and it's a horrible feeling, he had told us. 15 months on and Sunderland are a club reborn. Yes, they have suffered relegation to League One, but the fall has facilitated the rise. There is a new manager in the erudite Jack Ross, popular and engaging new players and, crucially, a new owner. That man is Stuart Donald, an insurance millionaire who took control last summer from Ellis Short, the absent American. Along with his right-hand man Charlie Methven, the executive director, they have transformed the mood on Wearside. Darkness had descended over the Stadium of Light under Short's neglectful regime. The ground had become tatty, there were mercenaries on bloated wages and, as Methven alludes to, incompetent and uninterested staff had permeated too many levels of the club. We took over a hell of a mess, he reveals to Sportsmail. If it was a patient you'd say, critical with not much hope of life, it really struck me the way some staff spoke of the fans in a distant and dismissive manner. We had staff who didn't even turn up on match days. It was very much an Asymptom mentality. It was a real eye-opener to a club that had lost its sense of purpose, lost its soul. An initiative to change 30,000 faded and worn seats was embraced by 3,500 fans who joined the owners and players in refurbishing the stands. Average home attendances are now in excess of 31,000, with 46,039 turning up on Boxing Day. Businessman Stuart Donald became Sunderland's new owner on May 21 last year. Donald and Methven are regulars in the pubs around the ground and they communicate with fans on an almost daily basis. There are stories of midfielder Max Power giving a lift to a supporter he saw at a bus stop, while other players have travelled home with fans on the train. It's like a family club again, says Bailey. There's a total disconnect under Short, he was like an alien. Now, it feels like we have a say in everything, Methven adds. The place needed a lift, a sense of vision and destination, of anything being possible. If you look at Wembley, it's reintroducing to Sunderland fans the right to dream, that supporting a football club can be fun. But what about the future? After all, a club like Sunderland should be thriving in League One, where they are fourth but with games in hand. Methven says outside investment will be needed if they are to challenge for a Premier League return. Donald and right-hand man Charlie Methven, left or regulars in the pubs around Sunderland. Our job is to continually enable the progression of the club, and that means being in constant discussions with potential investors, he says. We don't want another Alice shortcoming and splashing the cash. We don't think that's healthy, but we have to understand that the level of financial commitment required to be a top-end championship side is quite considerable. Even for a club like Sunderland, we are under no illusions. There is no point in us going up then sitting mid-table in the championship and patting ourselves on the back. Fans would soon say, this isn't our level. We have to make sure we don't become part of the problem, rather than part of the solution. If we have to take a step back to allow other people to take a step forward, we would do that. For now, fans cannot get enough of Donald and the joy this season has brought. I don't care if it is the Checkatrade Trophy final, says Bailey. I've got family who are Newcastle fans and they've tried to take the P***. I'm going to Wembley with my son and 40,000 of my mates. I bet you wish you were. In 2017 he had said, the happy times are just memories now. Sunderland and its supporters are finally making some new ones. Sunderland supporters during their EFL Trophy semi-final win over Bristol Rovers this month